Hello everyone, my name is Zuka, and in this video I will show you an opening in PROTOSS vs PROTOSS in StarCraft 2. You will see it's one of the most aggressive opening in this matchup, and you can win a game in less than 5 minutes. Let's go to the build order. We are on Triton and the blue PROTOSS at the top left corner, and there is another PROTOSS at the bottom right corner. We'll go in my vision and I will explain you the build order and how it works. Okay, we begin with a pylon at the top of the ramp. It's really important in this matchup because you will see in this game that you can have hard times against 2 adept ratio. So yes, always try to do a wall at this position. Pylon here, gateway, gateway. It's like this. Okay, so gateway at 16. Really important, don't miss this. Then my gas at 17, second gas at 18. It's a standard opening. It's really a standard opening at the moment. Okay, second gas at 18, like this. Now I will add my second gateway at 19. You will see. So I will scout for cannon rush. So scout this position, yes, there is nothing. So I can add my second gateway and I can scout after the second gateway. Now I will add my cybernetic core as soon as my gateway is finished. So I have 1 probe here, 2 probe here, and I will start adding my my other probes after the cybernetic core. As you can see, 3, 2, and now I will I'll go to 16 on the mineral. So I scout the opponent. I can see his probe at the middle of the map. It simply means that he did the same kind of scout as me. So this is a really standard timing for the scout. And the 2 first units will be stalkers. Okay, I scout. I will try to find what happened. So here I can see 2 gateways, cybernetic core. Yes, there is many energy on this nexus. It can mean double chrono boost on units, and most of the time in this kind of situation it's double adepts. So there is basically 3 kinds of openings. I can explain all of them if you want. You can ask me in the comment section if you want that I talk about 2 adept opening or sentry stalker. So there is basically 2 adept, sentry stalkers, and double stalkers. 2 adepts means probably fast Stargate or something like this. So most of the time when you do a double adept opening, you will chrono boost them. When you do a sentry stalker opening, it's something really safe, and basically it's most of the time with a fast nexus, so nexus before 3rd minute mark, and the last opening is double stalkers, which is most of the time very aggressive. It can be a proxy Stargate, it can be a proxy robo. Most of the time it's something like a stalker pressure, like I will do. But you want to fake this if you can, and you will see that I will try to fake this. Okay, so here I scout again, and as you can see there is a double chrono boost. Most of the time, as I said, a double chrono boost is double adept. Okay, so the best way to scout these kind of things is to put a pylon at this position and to see the 2 units. To be honest, here I'm a little late because yes, I'm a little late, so I put it at this position because I will be able to see the 2 units if I put it at this position, and I will hide my probe. So as you can see, I did double stalker, 3rd pylon at this position to fake and expand, or to expand later in the game, and I did 2 units, 2 stalker. Okay, and you see it tries to see my units, and what is good to do at this moment is to send 1 stalker on the pylon and to hide the second stalker, because he will think that it's a sentry stalker opening. Okay, as you can see there is 2 adepts, so now I'm pretty sure that it's something aggressive. When there is something like 2 adept ratio, he will try to go inside your base, so try to keep a probe at this position to be ready to wall. So 2 more stalkers after this. as you can see. And when there is something like double adept, most of the time I try to add a shield battery, because it can be a fast Stargate after the 2 adept. Most of the time it's a fast Stargate, so 1 shield battery can save your life against the first oracle. Okay, I kill the unit. As you can see, it tries to go inside, and I will simply wall. At this moment. After my 2 other stalker, my stalker 3 and 4, I will add 2 more stalkers, and you will see that I will send my probe at this timing to add a little pylon at this position, and it's 8 stalker pressure now. It's simply 8 stalker pressure. So now an oracle can be in my base, but at this timing I'm totally safe because I have the shield battery, so I can go outside. I can simply go outside because I have this shield battery. So as you can see, it tries to go inside of my base. So here it's okay. It's okay. I have my wall. Okay. He send his shade here, so I can try to kill them with my stalker, but as you can see, where he is, yes, he's at this position, so I miss them. I just simply miss them. Okay, so let's go back to my base. As soon as your warp gate is finished, you add your nexus, and you will add 2 stalkers. You will see that instantly. At the end of this, I will add 2 stalkers and wait your units and simply attack them. To be honest, doing a double chrono boost on 2 stalkers can be helpful to have a better timing, because as you can see, I wait my other units. But to be honest, it's a little bit tricky, simply because the opponent will see that there is the 2 first stalkers that have been chrono boost, or the 2 other, and he will know that it's an all-in, and he will add a really fast robo. So here you should be at the opponent base at 4-minute marks and simply pressure the opponent. As you can see, he did an oracle. It's a standard oracle. And he comes very late. It's really out of the timing. So here I can simply pressure the opponent. Here he can go inside my base because I did a little misclick with my yes, I sent back my probe to my mineral line. But here I will simply try to do as much damage as possible. I can use my probe to kill this. I will warp 1 unit, of course, and you will see that as soon as the force field is finished, I will go in his base and will try to kill as many things as possible. It tries to do a void ray, it tries to do an immortal, but to be honest, he's simply dead now. He's simply dead. Just focus units. He sent his probe, so I will go back here. Here, yeah, how many units he killed? He killed like he killed 8 drones, but 8 probes, sorry. But he will lose all his probes, and he will die on this. He will simply die on this. When there is something else, like a fast robo, to be honest, when there is a fast robo, most of the time it can't have an immortal at the same timing as 4-minute marks. It can't have a nexus and 1 immortal with enough units to hold you. So in this kind of situation, simply keep your position here, delay his nexus, and you will be in a good position. You can simply switch to something like Zealot, Immortal Archons. If he did more units than you, you are in a better position. If he did less units than you, you will simply win the game because the timing is very strong. Don't forget that in this game I win with only the opening, but most of the time you will simply delay his nexus or kill his nexus and win the game because you have a big advantage. It's something between macro opening and an all-in, because it's, yes, it costs a lot. You don't have a robotic early in the game, so against DT it's that you are dead against the DT. But at the moment, and since like 2 years, there is almost no DT opening because it's too risky. Yes, at the moment it's too risky because of the sentry opening. With the sentry opening, you can scout really easily something like a fast dark shrine, so nobody takes the risk to do a fast DT. So here, I'm out of his base. I can simply focus his nexus, and I have my nexus. I'm in a better spot, so I win the game. This is the 8 stalkers opening. I hope you like this build order. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section below. You can of course subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. I try to do weekly content in English. Thank you for watching. Bye!